Recently, marami tayong nababalitaan ng mga celebrities na nagkahiwalay. So, alam naman natin, pagka sinabi mong celebrities, yan, marami yung mabibiling mga ari-arian. Marami yan maipupundar. So, ito ngayon yung tanong para sa mga ordinaryong Pilipino. Paano pagka magka-live-in pa lang kayo and bigla kayong nagkahiwalay? Or bigla kayong nag-away and meron kayong naipundar na ari-arian? Sabihin natin na bahay at lupa. And itong bahay at lupa na to, na ipangalan mo lang doon sa isa. Okay? It's either the boyfriend or the girlfriend. So pag-uusapan natin yung karapatan ng magka-live-in partners doon sa naipundar o doon sa nabili na bahay at lupa. Ang itatakal nating batas is Article 147 of the Family Code. So bago natin i-flash on the screen itong Article 147, sasabihin ko lang sa inyo, kailan ba ito nag-a-apply? So, Article 147 applies when a man and woman who are capacitated to marry each other live exclusively as husband and wife without the benefit of marriage. Pagka sinabi mong capacitated to marry each other, ibig sabihin, hindi married ang isa sa kanila. And dapat 18 years old or above. So, ito ngayon yung Article 147. Pag-uusapan natin ngayon yung rights nila sa properties. Under Article 147, with respect to the salaries, it is presumed to be in equal shares. Pero syempre, mas interesting pag-usapan pagdating nga doon sa kanilang bahay at lupa. Pagdating doon sa bahay at lupa, ang sabi sa Article 147, this union is governed by the rules on co-ownership. Ibig sabihin, itong si boyfriend and girlfriend, pagmamay-ari nila itong property na to. In the absence of proof, it is presumed na itong property na to ay acquired by joint efforts nitong magka-live-in and they are in equal shares. O halimbawa, nagtatalo pa lang ito si boyfriend and girlfriend at hindi pa naman maghihiwalay. Pero syempre, mas mabuting alam na nila yung kanilang karapatan. So, ang sabi naman sa batas, walang co-owner ang mandated by law to remain in the co-ownership. So, ibig sabihin, each co-owner has a right to demand partition and itong partition na to pwedeng by agreement of the parties or pwede silang by judicial proceedings. Ang tanong, paano kung ayaw makipag-cooperate sa iyo nitong ex mo sa partition? O sinabi ko na ex kasi ibig sabihin natuloy na yung paghihiwalay. So sabi nga sa batas, pwede ka naman talaga mag-demand for judicial partition. So in that case, you just need to hire a lawyer near you. And just a reminder, this video is for academic discussion purposes only. Do not treat this as a legal advice. If you have an actual case, you better consult a lawyer near you. So that ends our topic today. Sana marami kayong natutunan. And of course, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this with your friends, and do not forget to hit that notification bell icon para ma-notify kayo ng mga next videos ko na i-upload.